Hello and welcome once again to Books Wale Bhaiya. I'm Abhishek. Today, after a long time, I'm talking about a thriller novel. Well, those who watch me regularly, they know when it comes to fiction, I usually prefer thriller over other genres. But yes, better late than never. It's quite a long since I talked about thriller novel. And guess what? I'm talking about The Girl with the Seven Lives, the latest novel by Ambassador Vikas Swarup. Yes, Ambassador Swarup is the same person who wrote the best-selling Slumdog Millionaire, originally published as Question and Answers. Ambassador Swarup has 4 novels to his credit till date, and this is his latest and the fourth novel, which has came after a gap of almost 11 years. But I must say the wait was worth it. Some interesting things about this novel. So, as if you have read Ambassador Swarup's previous books, he is one such author who can write a thriller and can also tell you a lot about the problems plaguing our society. So, in a thriller novel, you will see the gap between the rich and the poor, between the haves and the have-nots, a problem faced by women and other underprivileged sections of our society. And guess what? All of this you get to know in a very fast-paced and interesting thrillers, as his novels have always been. And this fourth book is definitely no exception. And one more thing which I would like to mention, this is almost a 400-page novel. Now, interestingly, I am one person who typically believes that a novel should be something like a 250 to 300 pages long, but this is one 400 pages book which kept my interest alive till the very end. So friends, coming to the storyline, so this is a book about a girl, Devi, who has been kidnapped, and interestingly, her kidnapper is not into, he doesn't want to exactly kill her, but to use her. He's planning to use her by putting her on a live bidding. And yes, whosoever bids the highest amount, the girl will go to her. Now, why would someone bid for a girl? Because this girl has a past. She has committed, you can say, 7 crimes or 7 sins. No wonder the title, The Girl with the 7 Lives. So the 7 lives she has lived, it is filled with crime and sins, and there are people who got affected by that, and they are now vying for that girl's life. So yes, this is how the story starts, and this girl narrates to her abductor all the 7 lives she lived. And again, in these 7 lives, you get to know, as I mentioned, the problems plaguing our society, how this disadvantaged girl faced numerous problems which are a part and parcel of our society. No matter we have progressed a lot as a nation in these 75 years, but these are certain realities we cannot really ignore, such as the gap between the rich and poor, the gap between privileged and underprivileged, how the rich and powerful, they dominate the system. And unfortunately, even after 7 decades, the system is still not for the poor and the underprivileged. 7 stories which tell her not only what she faced, but also how she at times manipulated the situation to her advantage, how she lived those 7 lives, and how she also ensured that she escapes those 7 lives at the right time. So through these 7 stories, she tells what she has faced so far. Interestingly, the ending is not what you would expect, because typically when I was reading, I thought in a different way. I thought this is how the novel will end. These are the 7 stories she will tell, and someone will probably pick her up. But story does not actually goes that way, and in the ending you will see actually a very different, and I would say very positive and a very happy way to end the novel. All in all, as I said, Ambassador Swarup has this rare ability to take you on a ride which is filled with suspense, thrill, as well as a lot of, I would say, a social messaging, a telling of the reality of our society. Are you looking for a great thriller, and also are you looking something to learn about our society? Well, do not miss this book. If you have enjoyed reading Ambassador Swarup's previous book, I'm sure you will love this one too. And if you haven't read Ambassador Swarup's previous book, I'm sure after reading this, you would definitely like to explore his previous books. I hope you liked the video. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you.